There is something very strange happening in a foreign country in Arrow's Blu-ray of The Wind, starring Meg Foster, who plays a writer who goes off all the way to another country to finish her novel and just really runs into trouble from the get-go because her like landlord where she's going to be staying is a weirdo. He's kind of a creep, and the only other like well, not the only other American guy, but one of the two American guys she meets over there may be a killer. So there's a lot of weird things that happen, one of which being the wind in question, getting in the way every time she tries to make a phone call back to her boyfriend in the States, or at least I'm pretty sure that's her boyfriend. But it kind of builds the mood. It's a weird thing. It's described a little bit as a stalk and slash film, and I can see that because there's a lot of cat and mouse in this. It's 90% cat and mouse, probably 5% the wind making weird things happen there in the movie, and then another 5% of just random stuff. But I found it entertaining nonetheless. I was waiting for some kind of twist or something because the movie kind of like it kind of sets the table for maybe something more to happen than what actually happens because she's a writer and we see her writing some stuff down for her book, which as she writes it, we see it actually happen. And that with the wind just mysteriously and conveniently cutting in just at the right time to ruin her phone calls and stuff, you're like, well, this thing's probably taking like some kind of a supernatural twist, or there's going to be a twist in general. Don't want to spoil it, but maybe there's a few more questions than answers at the end of The Wind when you watch it. But nonetheless, I did like it. I'm scrambling here to look for the actual name of the guy, Ellis Appleby or Appleby. Uh, oops, let's see. No, that's the landlord. But hell, I knew this would happen. But the main guy that I'll probably insert somewhere in the review here that's actually stalking her and trying to kill her, or at least that's how it looks, is the same guy from stuff like Tales from the Hood and all that. I've seen him do some wild performances. I've seen him play a jerk and a crazy guy, but it seems like he's playing that on like a level 10 here. There's not a whole lot of gore. There is some kills. There's a few deaths, a little bit of blood, not much. This is probably a movie that maybe goes more of a mood and atmosphere than just straight up in your face murder. But when it's said and done, I thought it was good for what it was, and I thought it was a nice, interesting watch. And it's, as you can see, you want to pause that. If it'll come in, I don't know if it's going to come in. I may have to flip the camera to the other side here. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip the camera for the other side and show you the features and show you this cool stuff. Because when it comes to Arrow, the case and everything, like 90% of it. But as it is, as a movie alone, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 and suggest that you watch it. Although I don't know how much the rewatch value would be for it. I do think it's good on its own for what it is. Okay, so bear with me on this unboxing here. Next time I get around to doing this, I will have a tripod and I will have the better camera. But for now, I just want to show you all a real quick glimpse of what this looks like. The art there is pretty cool. Flip it to the back, and there is all of the extras that you'll find on this. Talks about the movie. You open it up. There is the disc. Here is the Let's Creep Show 2 card. Little booklet here about the movie. And there is the alternate art there with the, I believe this might be the actual original poster here. I don't want to pull it out, but that's what it looks like. So, all in all, not bad.